some of his energy. That's a rock monitor. It's a medium-sized one. They can get quite a bit bigger than that. Very successful predators. They feed on birds' eggs. This guy's probably about, with all his tail, which we can't see all of, about 1.5 meters, I'd reckon. Maybe not even that big, maybe 1.2 meters. And weighs probably around the size of a small dog, about 2 kilograms. They can get quite a bit bigger, up to about 2 meters, and then they get very thick, and then they can weigh up to, I guess, probably about between 5 and 7 kilograms for a really, really big one. One of the favorite foods of a martial eagle. You quite often, in areas where you have a lot of martial eagles, you see them eating monitor lizards quite regularly. And also, I've seen leopard eat them quite often as well. Especially young leopards. Monitor lizards are often quite one of their first sort of larger kills. But don't get me wrong, they are quite able to defend themselves. They've got a very long tail and they use it as a whip, as one of their defense mechanisms. And they do have very, very sharp claws, if we can get in a bit closer on the claws there. Maximum, okay. So they do have very sharp claws. Also, if they do manage to bite you, they have a lot of bacteria and stuff in their mouth, because they do feed off quite a lot of carrion as well. And it's very, very easy to get an infection from a monitor. So for those who hear that snap, snap, that's just me taking a picture quickly. So also one of his defense mechanisms is to keep quite still. So he's saying, well, I look like the tree. They're not actually looking at me, they're looking at something else. So you see, as we zoom out, good afternoon, Jenny, who's tweeting to venomous, Jenny, but it does, as I said, have a lot of bacteria in its bites that can lead to infection. And he does blend in with the dead tree, and his head sticking out looks slightly like a branch. And there we go, there's a perfect example of reptilian stillness. They can move quite quickly when they have to. So even though they are called rock monitors, in this area we normally find that they sleep in dead trees or hollows in dead trees. But in other areas they are live in crags and nooks and crannies and rocks. Now, for all of you who watch the Juma cam at the dam or the Arathusa cam at the dam, you will see their cousin, the Nile monitor, or the water monitor, and they are semi-aquatic. So they are related. These guys are very much terrestrial. They can swim, but they don't choose to swim. if they can help it. Oh, I thought I heard something behind me there. Sounded like a buffalo bull being grumpy with another one. Bow. So you've always got to constantly be listening, smelling and watching when you're in the bush. There's so many reports coming in at one time. You can have animals alarming to let you know that there's a predator around. You can hear elephants feeding or fighting, or like there we heard a buffalo bull sort of give a sort of monitor, enjoy his afternoon sun. And carry on towards